Hello higher chemists, welcome to week 8, day 2 of your online learning for higher chemistry. If you're in 5B, this will be Thursday, and if you're in 5E, this will be Friday. Okay, so in your lessons today, we are going to move on to the next topic of Unit 3B, which is a topic all about chemical energy. So you'll find in your Unit 3 booklet, you'll find notes, learning outcomes and questions all related to this topic, some of which we'll be using in our work today. A little reminder, if you are looking for a paper copy of the Unit 3B booklet, those are now available in the school. You can pick them up any day between 3 and 4 o'clock. Or you can just use the electronic copy that's been provided on Teams. So, lesson 1, we're going to be learning about the topic of chemical energy, so a little introduction to the topic, and about something called enthalpy of combustion. And then lesson 2 is going to be a learning check on what we've learned from lesson 1. So, in lesson 1, part A should take you about 10 minutes, and you've got a starter task to complete. So a few questions to work through, and then the answers are provided, so you can check how you got on. And then the majority of your lesson, part B, is going to be spent watching a video on enthalpy of combustion. This will take you through the learning for this part of the topic, and you should be making notes in your notes jotter as you work through this, remembering to pause the video where you need to, and just to take your time working through those notes. There's going to be some calculations involved as well, so make sure you've got your calculator handy and your data book as well. Okay, then after you've had your break, you're going to move on to lesson 2, and the majority of this lesson is going to be spent working through some booklet questions, so testing the learning from lesson 1, including the new calculation that you'll have learned about. So you've got a set of questions to work through. Some of them are multiple choice, some of them are written questions. If you take your time working through the questions, there are solutions provided, so you can mark your answers yourself. And when you're finished, make sure you upload photos of your work to Show My Homework, so that your teacher can take a look at how you got on and give you any feedback on questions you've got stuck with. Okay, while you're working through the questions, remember that myself or Mr. Shepherd will be available on Teams, so please post a question to us there if you're needing any help, or you can message on Show My Homework or email as usual as well. Okay, now if you finish the booklet work nice and early in lesson 2 and you're looking for an extension task, then in the Teams post there is a link to an extension video which will talk about enthalpy of combustion, but will also take you through some other kinds of enthalpy calculations. Now, these are not part of the higher course, but they are the kinds of questions that you might maybe see in a problem solving situation, or would be helpful if you're thinking about continuing with chemistry into S6. So it's not required to watch the video, it's only if you have extra time. So don't rush through the booklet questions to try and get there, but if you do have time, have a watch. But remember, you don't need to make any notes on that video because you'll already have done all your notes in lesson 1. Okay, so hopefully you get on okay with your learning today, you enjoy starting the chemical energy topic. As always, out with the lesson times, please get in touch with your teacher through all the various ways that you can if you have any questions or if we can help you at all in any way. Okay, enjoy your learning today. Bye.